Welcome in, everybody. Here we are. It is season 6 finale time. I am so excited for this. So excited for today. We have a huge episode ahead of us. It's been a long time coming. Where we sit in the league table is not exactly where I thought we were going to be sitting half a season ago, halfway through the season. But this is kind of what happens sometimes. Things fumble like this. We got off to a hot start and we just couldn't keep it going. So we got 7 games left in the league to try to finish ahead of Manchester United at least. Yeah, we got to somehow finish in front of Manchester United. So we'll see what happens with that. Yoshio, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. YG, thanks for the subscription on YouTube also. So that's in my activity today, so thanks for doing that. Excited. We got the FA Cup still. We're in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, so we got that in our way. That could get us into the Europa League. But I think if we can finish at least in 6th, then it makes things a little bit better. But yeah, it's still wild to think that us and Chelsea are not even fighting for the league title now, really. We're out of it, which is crazy to be thinking. So yeah, we got some work to do for sure. But as the song promotes, we need to this is all part of the master plan today. We need to get the right. We got a little bit of an idea of what we need to prioritize and get done today. We do have a little bit of a lighter schedule. We still got to play Arsenal, which that we still got to play Arsenal, Man City, and Tottenham. Not an easy finish by any means. So it's going to be a good old fight against Manchester United to try to get in that Conference League spot, it feels like. But we get to start the day off with Nottingham Forest. Excited to try to see if we can get things rolling that way. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. I hope we can get off to a hot start and get today rolling to where we can get some wins and try to pass up Manchester United. It's not going to be easy. I can tell you that. So without further ado, I think we should get things rolling game-wise. It's still quite crazy. Oh, man. We're getting the ebb and flood movement now. Quasi. It's just crazy to be thinking we are at the end of season 6 going into season 7 on Friday. Hopefully with some European football. Because I don't want to end this whole series on no European football. I don't want season 7 to just be English football and then it's like, oh yeah, we played so well because we weren't playing the Champions League. That's why we won the league last year. It's like, no, I want some European football. Let's get some other play in. Fofana wants to play. I'll definitely think about it. I've thought about it, and I think you're gonna play. So that's a pretty easy transition. But yeah.
Okay, guys, we're ready to start taking some questions now.
Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week so far. We're halfway through it. April is right around the corner. Who would have thought? April is right there, staring at us. We're a week away from April. That just tells me golf is closer. And seeing our superintendent out in the backyard getting stuff ready for the golf course, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Can't wait to get out. I've been aching. I could go up to the cities and play. A couple places are open in the cities, but it's like I want to, if I'm gonna play right now, it's like it's weird to say I want to play by myself, but like if I'm not playing with people I don't know, it's just not for me. I want to play with people I know. At least have someone in the group I know. Like playing with randoms, it's just like I'm not that social. I'm social, I'm not that social. Uh, but yeah, Verbruggen, my man, just not getting it quite done for us. The way he started out the season, I thought we had a better chance with him, but hasn't quite done it the way I thought he was going to get it done for us, but that's okay. Gonna get Take in here. He's oddly not happy. We'll get May in here because Potts is out the window anyways. He's leaving, so I'm not gonna be too up in the air about prioritizing him. Might as well get Garcia in here. I don't know if I want to play Lelong yet, but we'll have him on the bench. And then I think we're gonna start Du Young since he's not quite happy. And then yeah, Joyce, we'll just have to wait and see. I think we'll just have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, I think this is the team we're gonna start with. We gotta prioritize the FA Cup at this point. So while we have made substitutions, I still feel pretty strong that we can do well with this team. So without further ado, everyone, let's get today started. Game 1. Here we go. Hanging up the boots. Alrighty. Yikes. We're already at that point. Okay. It is a home game. Hopefully we can do something with that. And Collier getting off to a hot start and can't get the pass in there without the goalkeeper gobbling it up. Oh, I thought Pasquale got back by the time we passed it. Darn. I thought he did get back to it. I thought he did get back to that. Take's playing well. Pasquale up the inside. Oh, it's going to be off us, isn't it? Yeah. We're getting close, though. Pasquale, he's gonna maybe get a shot off, and he will. And it will lead to the first goal of the game. A good start for the lads. A good start at home here in the FA Cup. 1-0 from Pasquale. Right on his favorite foot, too. That's how we want it to go. Alright, Forest. And then we'll have to do our little wheel spin for the other 3 games to see which one we don't end up playing. See, Pasquale's left and right leg are both good to the point where you can take those shots and I hate the way these corners work. We had 2 great clears and they get it back both times and get a shot on net to make a goal. Very frustrating when it comes to corners in this game where you're basically going to get scored on no matter what. We had 2 great clears and they just get the ball back both times and get a goal. I hate that about corners with the computer, is that it's basically like almost impossible to get the ball out of your own end and defend. They're just going to get the ball back every time and probably go score. It's so freaking annoying. So freaking annoying. Like, we cleared it and we're way out of the zone and they still get all the passes back into pretty much get it back in, but it doesn't matter. We bounce right back and Pasquale gets his second of the game to make it 2-1 here late in the first half. Just what we needed from our star player. Another goal to the tally. Got to see if we get a good picture. Yeah, that was accurate. I need one where we get a good celebration and we can take a screenshot of it, because those always turn out pretty good for the all right, 2-1. We'll take it. And they will score to make it 2-2. We could not get one tackle on the ball there in our own box when I thought we won it at one point, but didn't. So that will be a 2-2 tie once again to get Nottingham Forest here in the FA Cup. Oh my gosh. This is so annoying because Nottingham Forest always feels like a team we should be like doing way better against. The way we do get against their defense. And then we just cannot freaking defend. It's just so annoying because we make the tackles and then the game's just like, nah, none of your tackles matter anymore. Like, it doesn't mean anything in the game. Like, how is that opening up for them? Watch this. Oh, right to his player. How funny is that? Right to his guy. And Lancashire has the breakaway. And he will put it in the back of the net and make it 3-2. It is a back and forth game. No one can solidify the lead right now. 3 goals. And we're still very close in this tie. A great counterattack to that corner finally. We get it and we run down and take a lead. All right, Verbruggen with a good save there. That was very helpful. We're going to put Freeman back in. Going to focus a little more on defense here. Oh, Lancashire just misses the pass from Earthy. And Earthy will bury it in the bottom right. A great shot from our captain that comes off the bench. And he will make it 4-2 here late in the game to possibly give us a nice cushion to finish on the game, to move on to the semis and go to Wembley. That's what we needed earlier in the game. There we go, Poku. There we go. Earthy. All right, well, it's a corner that we Needed probably a lot sooner than this, but it's a good start to the day. A 4-2 win over Forest to move on in the FA Cup. Very much needed. We keep European football alive. It's just what we wanted. We wanted to get off to a hot start today. It wasn't going to be easy, but we did. Pasquale gets a double. He keeps his great season moving along. Just what we needed from him. Our top guys are doing what they need to. Captain gets a goal. Langshire got a goal, so it helps us move on into the Premier League, and hopefully we can keep it going. Ooh, Liverpool beat Man City.
Time for a few questions.
Celebrate Du Young's performance. We very much need to do that. We need to console him. He's a very good player. Pasquale, I don't know how he's just happy. He should be like one of the happiest ever. Can you imagine if he asked for would you be amazed if he was like, hey, I want to leave? That would be insane. That'd be wild to get something like that. All right, match rescheduled. Our Arsenal match was moved to April 26th. From April 26th to the 13th of May. So now there's 5 games in. Oh, because we have Fulham. We drew Fulham. There we go. All right. We draw Fulham. So what we're gonna do, I'm still gonna spin the wheel as if Arsenal was in this month. Because I feel like it's a little. Because, I mean, what we could do, we could technically play these 2, but then next month we would have to play 3. We would be playing 3 matches then. Then we would select which 3 we end up playing. That's where it would go down to, is we would play these 2 matches, but then we would have to choose which of these 3 in this month we would have to play. That's where it kind of ends up being. Let's flip the coin. Echo. Heads or tails?
You got tails.
All right. We got tails. So we're going to do 3 games in the month of May. And we'll play the 2 games here in the league. That's just what we'll do. That is what we'll end up doing. I do want to just look at one thing real quick. And that is, financially, how much is Pasquale worth now? 103 mil. He's worth 103 mil now. That is insane. Collier is $96 million at 83 overall. Will Langshire's up to 60. He's gone up 26%. George Earthy's 50 mil. Poku's 38 mil. Yeah, he's 27. So Verbruggen's gone backwards 7%. Yeah, I thought he was going to be a little bit better than what he ended up doing. Who's our least? Whittaker. That makes total sense. Whittaker's the only one that's not worth a mil. Sold him for a mil, though. Brandon Austin, 32. He's got 70. Yeah, he's 72 rated. Alrighty, Pasquale. Yeah, I mean, look at that. 196 from Collier's from our youth academy. He's from our youth academy, and then Pasquale is from. We got him from free agency. He was in the free agency, and we picked him up. I was like, oh, not letting him go by. So we're still a game ahead of Manchester United, but every game from here on out is crucial to win. So we're going to be playing a lot of our starters right now for the majority of it. So it's going to be a lot of main starters. Especially now that we have a little bit of a break here where we can just play our main starters. Alrighty, here we go. Match day against Everton in the league at home. Important stuff here. Very important stuff. Jose Mourinho in his 6th season with this team, hoping to try to get some kind of a result in this game to keep European football chances alive towards the end of the season. Verbruggen with a good save there. Oh, Pasquale so close, just a little wide on a good counterattack. There goes Collier with that pace. And May is a little wide. He doesn't usually get any shots on net ever. He doesn't usually ever get the shoot generally, but he almost got one here. May's got the ball here. George Urthy to Lancashire. He will tap it in and make it 1-0 here against Everton in the 21st minute. Up to 15 goals this season. While he is having another fantastic season himself, it may not be on the level of Pasquale, but it is still a very, very good season in his own right. But what a little tap after the pass to get the 1-goal lead. That's the start we needed there. We needed to get something in. And they will get the rebound. No one was there to receive the rebound. And Everton will score off of a wide open opportunity and tie this up right away. I don't know what happened there, but Take didn't win the header, nor did he want to go and try to get the ball back. Oh, that was dangerous. All right, I don't know why that pass went there, but... Poku with his amazing pace. Oh, Earthy, how do you not get that there? Oh, that's a wide open chance for Pasquale. Oh my god, I hate that. That is such a stupid bounce back for them. I hate when that happens. Pasquale will bury it to make it 2-1 here at the end of the half again. Just what we needed. We needed something to go our way, and that is indeed what we got. Star man on the team getting another great goal here in the league. He is just putting up a record season. And another one in the back of the net for the lad. And what a takeaway from Freeman. That will blow the whistle at 2-1 in the first half against Everton. One goal for pretty much the Golden Boot winner this season. I don't think anyone's going to score enough in the last 7 games to catch up to him, especially since he'll be playing all 7 games. Oh, I love it. Why the reason? Oh, good save by Verbruggen there. There we go, Poku. There we go, Poku. And O'Brien will get to it, though. Gives us a good corner, though. And Will Langshirt will get the header and will make it 3-1 here in the second half. That is 2 goals on the day for him. What a play from Poku. Just patient. Let's chip it right over him. And Langshirt gets a good header. What a great little chip in there. We'll take that 3-1 lead. And Pasquale's in there, and he will get a second one as well. 4-1 here in the 74th minute. That is 29 goals on the season for him in 32 games. I think it's safe to say we can let him rest and put Joyce in. Get DeYoung back in there. And he will, DeYoung will just be offsides there, but good passing, just a little late on that last pass. And Pasquale will get the hat trick and hit 30 goals on the season. It was a slow start out of the gate for the lads today, but the goals are piling up now. 30 goals on the season in the Premier League for Pasquale. That is why he is worth the amount that he is. Oh. Verbruggen almost had another one get past him. Good save by Verbruggen. One last attempt here for the visitors. And that will be it. 5-1 win against Everton. It was nice and tight for a while. but it will end up being 5-1 with Pasquale getting another hat trick and getting to that luxurious 30 goals in the Premier League this season. He is nearly a goal a game in the Premier League this year. Crazy way to end. We got 6 games to go.
Just a couple of questions for you.
Alrighty, here we go.
Thanks, that'll be...
Oh, 10-11. Look at that. Spectacle neutrals are displaying the Europa League. Atletico Madrid beats Strasbourg 11-10 at a high-scoring affair. Jeez. Liverpool job's open. Apparently they want me to go to Liverpool. This team is just so sneaky good. It's just such a good sneaky team. All right. Don't have to do any pre-game talk, but here we are. We're still a game ahead on Manchester United, though we are still in the FA Cup, so we should be leveled on where exactly we will land with Manchester United after our Fulham game. We should be level on games again. But Chelsea currently falling back a little bit. We're only 2 points behind Chelsea. So theoretically, we're kind of in a fight with Chelsea for 6th place, and we're only 2 points behind them. So crazy. I thought that was going to be the fight for the league title, but it's not quite where we would want it. But the league title has quite the fight too. Arsenal back at trying to take it all for themselves once again. It's gonna be a busy May if we do end up going to the FA Cup finals. I do want Naylor to get a game in here. But we will be at Vitality Stadium playing against Bournemouth to try to get another 3 points and keep at least the Conference League in grasp. Ooh, just offsides. And Bournemouth will get off to a hot start with a finesse shot. Tzolis with a goal there. My goodness, he cut Edwards off, and Verbruggen just could not get a hand on that, and it's in the top corner, and Bournemouth take an early 1-0 lead here. How does he get a foot on that? Like, how does he get a foot on that? But whenever I do that, everyone was just so out of position there. And that's 2-0. How do we not get a touch on the ball there? Oh, that is just another turn of events going the other way after we had 2 great chances at our end to get a goal, and Bournemouth will go up 2-0 here. Off of just a little bit on the stupidity side. I don't know how we don't get a touch with 2 defenders there, but 2-0 down. And we just cannot get one past the land inside the box. Like, that pass, why is that not going across where I'm pointing? Why is that going so... Oh my god, the passing is just out the freaking window again. Ugh. Just goes out the window at the weirdest freaking times. Get there, Poku! Get there! God, why did that pass happen also? Oh my god, we're just getting shit on for no reason. Like, we are just getting crapped on by Bournemouth for no reason right now. And we can't get a header. And Lancashire will get it in, even though the goaltender did get a hand on it. Right at the end of the half, we do end up getting a goal to get it at least to 2-1. One more would be nice to get it to 2-2. But we'll take the 1 goal right now. And that will be the end of the half. 2-1. Will Lancashire gets a goal to make it 2-1. We need to turn it around a little bit in the second half and get some good passing going and get this game put away. Poku runs into his own teammate there. Yep, I saw that coming too. I was like, we're gonna get a great interception there, and they're just gonna take it right back. Oh, that was a good chance to get a good attack there. And Collier will get the goal to make it 2-2. What a great run by Collier, the only attacker up front. And he will get his 9th goal on the season. It's been kind of a slow year for him, but what a great run by him to then make it a 2-2 game here halfway through the second half. Pasquale. Oh, Pasquale almost gets one right away to make it 3-2. Potts took a long time to get that pass off. I will tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. Du Young. And Du Young will make it 3-2 shortly after coming off the bench. Now the squad is starting to play together. It has been a shaky start all game, but that is a great way, great passing. Du Young makes a great run into the opening and makes it 3-2 here with about 15 minutes left to go. There we go. My goodness, it's about time. It's about flipping time, dude. I don't know what just happened there with Verbruggen. I thought I hit a button to get that away, but he did not, and Adams will score off of it. That is the first time I've ever seen that, but I thought I hit the pass button, or at least just the clear button, but that did not quite happen there, so Adams scores off of that right after we scored. Not what we needed to be doing there. That's so stupid. No, that's supposed to go to Pasquale, dude. What is that? That is the most obvious, easy pass ever to Pasquale. And it doesn't go to Pasquale. Like, that was the easiest pass to a wide open player that we've ever had. And now Adams is going to score off of stupidity in this game. Are you kidding me? 4-3. Why can't we make a tackle? And then when we do, why do they get it back every time? God, 4-3, man. One, that should be 3-3, honestly, but nope, 4-3 because we made a stupid mistake with our goalkeeper. Gosh, this game the last couple times has just been so annoying. Just like, oh yeah. Yeah, passing's out the window. Passing's out the window, and now we're going to get a draw, and we're going to fall even farther down from Chelsea and Man United, if anything, if we can get a point here. Nope, because passing sucks. I'm just attacking at this point. There we go. And that will be a goal in the final moments. That should be the winner right there, but it is only going to be enough to get a draw here at Bournemouth. We needed that win. We probably should have had the win, but Pasquale continues his tally up to 31 points, 31 goals on the season. That should be a win, but with some bad mistakes, that is not quite the case today. Not quite the case today at all. And we will have to leave the month of April with only 4 points in the league, with our FA Cup game against Fulham soon to happen. Not quite the way we wanted that to go. It probably should have gone a better way than it did, but we end up being just a draw. Probably easily could have had a 4-3 win there without that goof up with the goalkeeper. But here we are. And we'll go into our FA Cup game at Wembley against Fulham. That's annoying. That is annoying. That's just another stupid thing that I thought I hit a clear or a pass button and then it doesn't end up happening. Yeah, now we're 2 points back. Dang it, that would have passed us up. Oh, we would be at least tied. We would have been tied with Man United and Chelsea after that game. Gosh darn it, because now we're just like, we're really in the hole because we have Spurs and Man City and Arsenal next month, and we needed those 3 points desperately. We desperately needed those 3 points. Alrighty. Well, it's Fulham and then West Ham and Liverpool. We could get a little West Ham revenge if we can get past Fulham maybe and Liverpool loses. We'll find out, but Liverpool are having a very strong season. They're going to play a little 4-1-4. We're going to just keep doing what's kind of been working this year versus our other one that hasn't been working as well, so.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Celebrate Pasquale, indeed. Don't hey, and it won't back down. There's no easy way Hey, Bam. And I plant my ground. And I won't back down. Back down. Alright, we'll give Garcia a play here too. But all the starters again today against Fulham at Wembley with a chance to go and try to win another FA Cup, which would be fantastic. Here we are. Wembley, here we go. Garcia to score the winner. That would be something. Garcia ends up getting the winner. That would be something. Oh, really? And Fulham's going to start off with a goal. I do not know where that header went from Edwards, but that header was not a good clear by any means, and it goes right across the box and straight to the Fulham player, and we start another game 1-0 down. I wanted that to go forward. Why didn't that go forward? I pointed forward too. Pasquale, there we go. 1-1. Finally, we got something to go our way there. A little better start than what we just witnessed. Pasquale keeping that goal tally going. Up to 9 goals in the FA Cup. Originally, it was the left winger, so it was good pace and a good shot. Yeah. Yeah, maybe on a corner he might get a chance with it. I know usually he gets one of the passes. Just don't get to see a lot of action from the wingers outside of... Oh my gosh, we got Eaton. Oh, thank you for Bruggen for finally saving something today. Thank you for finally saving something today. Ooh, earthy. Oh, geez. Potts just gets absolutely destroyed by them. By Mella. It might have been Esmillo that tried to hit that header and failed miserably. Oh, jeez. All right, hang on 1 second. I will BRB. Had something come up real quick that I gotta go do.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks very much.
just got a couple of questions I want to ask you about the match. Thank you. That's
minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match. Thanks, that's
time for a few quick questions? No further. Thank you all for your patience. We're going to start taking questions now. Just a couple of questions for you.
Alrighty. All back. Sorry for that was probably 40 minutes of no talking. Almost an hour of no talking. That was a little longer than I wanted that to go. Kind of had to play and answer questions and be ready to do something if I needed to, so terribly sorry about that. Not the way we wanted things to go in the last hour, that's for sure. Yeah, that's just losing to Fulham. 2 good wins against Sunderland and Man City, and then that draw against Arsenal hurt so bad. No European football next season. That is the unfortunate result of today's game against Spurs. We are going to finish at least 4 points out of European football. So next season will just be English football and see if we can try to maybe get a win in the Carabao Cup and go from there. But we got one last game until we have Crystal Palace. So we might as well get that game underway. Not the way we wanted to end the season, but I'll have to do some voiceovers on those goals and those plays. So that'll be fun to have to do after the stream, to go to get all the games clipped up and talk through those goals. But that's all right. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. So gonna end off the season the way we didn't want to, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So here we go. I wish this game had a little bit more meaning, but Crystal Palace, an away game to end the season, and see if we can end up on a high note and hopefully have some hope for next year to be a little more promising than the way we have finished this season. Just a very unfortunate way to end the season. Not the way I wanted the season finale to go, being quiet for an hour, but had to take care of that stuff. But I also didn't want to. I was pretty close to like I might have to end stream, but it was like, you know what? I don't want to end it just to like finish off the last month of games. So it's like we're gonna just play through this and whatever happens, happens. But, Pasquale will get in. Make it 1-0 here against Crystal Palace. 35 goals in 38 games. We didn't get a single trophy with those goals, but hopefully that means more for the future from Pasquale, as he does get to 86 rated this season. It's been a lot for him this season, and he's gotten all the way up to 86 rated. That is very tough to do. Very tough to do. To the madness. No easy love could ever make me feel the same. Alright. You know what? I gotta get these messages off. Unpin. Remove. Oh. Well, it's retracted, I guess. I didn't mean to remove it like that, but it is how it is. Oh, missed by Pasquale there. Oh, not the way we want to end season 6. It's been kind of a downhill tumble for us the last 4 episodes, but hopefully that means a little bit of some possibility. Hopefully maybe some possibilities for next season. I would like to maybe make a run in the Carabao Cup for once. We keep falling short right when we don't need to, so but that means we're going to get through the months fast again. We won't have Champions League to have to worry about, so next season should move a little smoother again, and I might try to work out a season 8 in some way. I'll work out a season 8 in some way, I think. That'll be we'll get a season 8, I think, somehow. It's going to be tough, but I think we can get it going. Next week, we're only going to be able to get probably 2 episodes in. So, it's going to be a little bit of work that day, but that should get us through the first half of the season. And Pasquale will make it 2 goals on the day. Oh, we needed this the last couple games, but was not getting it at all. So we are down to 2-0. Pasquale with 2 goals. He will get the golden boot and most likely player of the year, player of the season. It will just depend if he gets a chance at the Ballon d'Or next fall, if he can keep it going. But we do have the cat coming in, so that will be a good signing. He'll be 23 years old next season, so plenty of growth for him. My next food for thought was, I think Ferrari's going to have to fall back a little bit when it comes to next season, who we go to grab. I think we try to maneuver Garcia into a left winger position. I know he's left back, but I think we should maybe try to move him up to a left winger or left mid at least. And then have him in that position next season. I don't know, we'll try it. But then we'll have another 80 rated player for the backup side of thing. Then we'll have a 80 rated where he can kind of bounce around a little bit, but I didn't even see that we got a follow the other day on Twitch from KGMC. Thank you for that. Didn't even see that one. That was when we weren't streaming. That was over the weekend. I was on like Sunday or something. And Verbruggen will let that one in. 2-1. Crystal Palace making a little bit of a comeback here. I don't know. Just some goofy plays today. I mean, I don't know what was happening against that Fulham game, but it wasn't pretty. Could not get a single pass nor get out of our own end against them. But that's okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, Poku. Oh, yeah, that's where that pass would go, huh? Right into the box when he had all the time in the world to head it somewhere completely different than that. And Freeman will get a goal. He will get a goal to make it 3-1 here, 67th minute. His first goal of the year, and I think that's probably his first goal ever for us. What a goal by one of our really good prospects that we brought in this year, and he has grown significantly into that right back role very well. It is very sad to see it go this way. Not even the Conference League this year. We were in prime position for the league this year and to finish in the top 6, and we couldn't even do that. Couldn't even finish top 4 the way we started this season. But that's okay. That is okay. Gonna look a little different next year. No more Take on the team. We will have him move on and move for Decat to be brought in. Potts leaving also. It is a very, very different looking squad a little bit next year. Yeah, we'll be bringing in a left back of some sorts probably. I would like to bring in a good left back. So we'll be definitely doing some scouting. I just don't know what our budget is at the same time, so we'll definitely be kind of looking at many different left backs. And will Joyce get a goal to end off the season? He will. He has not played much in the second half of the season. But in his 12th appearance in the Premier League, he will get his 3rd goal for the club. Very nice, very nice. There you have it, 4-1. The Arsenal one hurt again. I thought for sure we were gonna get a win against them, and I choked it in the end again, and that's how it goes, and hopefully we can maybe get something going.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
One last attack here from Crystal Palace, and that will be the end of Season 6. It will end in a victory, but a very worthless victory in the end. we will finish at least 4 points behind Manchester United and Chelsea. Not a spectacular way to end the season. It's been a kind of a downhill spiral ever since December, and it's just been slowly falling down the table and falling down in all the cups we've played in, and it's a very, very, very tough ending to the season. So, without further ado, let's go into our recap. Arsenal won against Man United 2. Oh, that's so painful. That is painful. If we just get a point at least against Spurs, oh, that's just so tough. We get a point against Spurs, and that's a whole different deal. That's a whole different game. That's a whole different game. If we just get a... Oh, man, that is such a tough finish there. So close. That is just so close. But even with our loss to... Even though we beat Man City, they will be champions this year. They will take the champions spot. We will lose our famous badge, but we will finish just outside of the top 6 in the end. This is that's tough. That is tough. I mean, this squad has grown significantly. Defense obviously will be a very huge choice next year. I think we'll be making a few changes in the defensive roles. Ferrari finally gets up to an 81 rated. But yeah, I mean, the front 5 is just tough to make any changes there. I do want to make Garcia. I do want to try to develop Garcia into a left mid, if that's even possible at this point. No, 183 weeks, but might be able to maneuver him a little bit up there. Does have a left foot, so he would be more comfortable in the right mid position, but he might just become our standard left mid, maybe left back. I mean, he's 10 times taller than Ferrari at least, so we'll see. We'll see what we do, but we'll definitely be making a few changes to the squad, I think. I think there'll definitely be a few changes to the squad next year. Yeah, 7th in the league. We'll just kind of go through everything. So 7th in the league. We will then go down to Community Shield. We did win the Community Shield. FA Cup. We were knocked out in the semis. Carabao Cup, I believe we made it to the quarterfinals. We'll just call it the EFL Cup. That's really what it is. And then in the Champions League, we got to the round of 16 and got knocked out in the Champions League. Not the way we wanted to end it. The final is yet to still happen for Man City. Juventus beat Newcastle. And Crystal Palace also has to play. Yeah, it's tough beans. But apparently we got $159 million in that win to the club, so that's promising. Or I misread it completely. Let me go to the YouTube. I might have just misread that completely. and it was not. It was probably like 100. Probably wasn't much. Oh, let me go. Content, live. Go to this live, please. Oh, let me go. All right. All right. We go to our email, please. Nope. We got $159 million for getting 7th. Transfer budget will be increased in the next season. That is wild. Player of the season, though. It will... Vigo will give us the announcement, but it is going to Pascual. Pascual with 36 goals this season. I think his average rating was about 8.07 or something. So Pascual is player of the season for us. I hope that translates into the Ballon d'Or at the end of the year. But right now, it's really cool to see him getting player of the season again. I don't think he's gotten it since either season 1 or season 2 with the club, so it is good to see him at the top once again. I'm sure we could take a look and see how he finished. Yeah, 36 goals, assists. He had 26 assists as well, so he was above the 50 contributions. And then average rating was 8.06. Emirates Cup, he did have the most goals. And assists, he also had the most assists. And then was he the best average rating? Yes, he was, 8.88. Carabao Cup, though, he was not the top goal scorer. We were sharing a lot of goals in that one, even though we got to that point in it. But that's okay. And then in the Champions League, even though we were knocked out of it pretty early, Pascual would go on to be the top goal scorer and the top assists with Earthy and Lancashire right there. And then average ratings, Pascual at the top with 9.03. So tough finish. Tough finish indeed. We're going to progress a little bit farther into the next season, obviously. We'll take a little look at what the budget's going to look like and kind of see what we want to do for players to bring in, maybe. We'll have a whole month to kind of do the scouting on that and figure out what we want to do. So, yeah, 7th in the league. We did get the Community Shield this year. We did make it to the semis. Got knocked out to Arsenal. Quarterfinals was the EFL Cup. Got knocked out in a very sad way in that as well. And then it doesn't show the Champions League, but we finished in the round of 16 for that also. End of the season. Performance review. Very delighted with it. The players and staff clearly respect you on the pitch. That is all we needed to see. 7th in the league. Hopefully we can improve on that next season. I think we've gone 7th, 1st, 7th. I think that's how we've done it. We've gone 7th, 1st, and then 7th again. So up and down indeed. A new season ahead. It is going to be interesting to see where the budget lies for the team. But I think what we'll do is we'll get our scouts all kind of figured out and ready to go for next season. We will get the video to show that Potts is leaving, Woodtaker is leaving, but the Cot will be on his way in for us. We will have a few players joining in. Might have to move us a day. Yeah, we'll have to move one day, but our players will be leaving us. after we move one day, but I think budget is up to 63 mil this year, so not a lot to be done. We'll get to maybe make a few moves possibly. We'll see. It might be just one player in the end. Premier League finished mid-table, reached around a 16 in the FA Cup, which we did both last year, so hopefully we can keep it going. Yeah, that's how it goes, and but yeah, that's how it goes a little bit. Tough scenes, but Pasquale financially is 130 million at the age of 22. Wild to think that 95 mil for Mark Collier at the age of 23, and at the age of 26, Will Lancashire also 80 mil. So we almost have two players at 100 mil. That is truly wild to be thinking about. Just to have it like that. George Earthy is 56 mil. Poku 82 mil, and then Verbruggen, even though he's 84 rated, he is only 35 mil. So yeah, that is kind of what we'll be looking at. I think attack, we're pretty set for the most part. Transfers to look at. We will be probably looking at left backs, center backs as kind of our main food for thought this coming season in my eyes. But the team is coming around. We're getting there. Because like Edwards, I think needs to probably get replaced. And Salamino, 25 mil. We got him in the winter transfer, but might have to make a little move there. But Garcia, 26 mil also. But Take's on his way out as well. And then we might make a few moves. Sonny's 30 mil. Might be making the move to sell him at some point. But yeah, we're tough boat to be in for sure. Take a look at a transfer hub. Kinski, 81 rated. Justin Decker's now at Millwall. We'll start scouting him again. Bradley, 84. 84 mil at 27. Theo Bergvall is 76 rated at the age of 26 now. So we'll remove him. Akapong at the age of 25 now. He is 82 rated, 42 mil. Yeah, SAR's all the way up to 84, and he's 50 mil. Draguson is getting older by the minute. Archie Gray's 80 mil. Basijic 41. Ducat is on his way to the club. He's already on his way to the club, still 79 rated. But yeah. Charlie Savage, I think we looked at him at 1.75 rated. At this point in the Road to Glory, it's not going to be really needed, but all these players are kind of past the point of return. I think I'm going to look into Vivaldo and Dumbia because I think we're going to need a striker that can fill in for Lancashire and those guys when we need it. But yeah. Archipong might be a guy we take a look at possibly. We've been staring at him for 2 seasons. He's got 83 pace. We might try to make a little bit of a deal there. Maybe throw Edwards over to them. Or someone else, obviously, but wish it would show me their wage. But oh, there's their wage, 85. It's a little tough. That's a tough signing there, but yeah, left backs. Might as well kind of work on this now. And then figure out where we gotta go. Barrera. Terra's 87 mil, yeah. Lewis Hall. Ooh, another American. Take a little look there. We'll have a look. Lewis Skelly. Let's take a look at what Lewis Skelly is at now. Robinson's 33. I want to see what Udoki's at, if he's at Leeds. Ollie Wallace. Caleb Mill. Caleb Willie. Might as well look. Oh, that Everton player, though. We won't be able to get him anyways. We'll try Moss, see what he is, and then center back. 71 rated. A Joffrey, he's 70 to 82. Max Varro. See what Allenser's at. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Geraldo, there we go. And then a lot of center backs that are on the older end of things. Charlie Cresswell, maybe worth diving into. DiLolo. Dorrington 72. See what Hill's at. Kim Jisoo, he is moved up a little bit. Schlotterbeck. Galvini, might as well take a look at him. Victor Race. All right, well, we'll start with those guys and see what all right. But yeah, this is what it looks like. So Premier League though is going to be a little different this year. The teams that are in it. I think Brentford's back up, Burnley's back up. Burnley's their backup. QPR's in it this year. QPR has gotten promoted, and then Wolves is back. So very interesting indeed. FA Cup draws are already made. Carabao Cup, a couple of starting games. It looks like. And then it looks like Man City did win Champions League. So what a season for them. What a season. And then Champions League quarter qualifiers are going. Same with UEFA. The Conference League got some qualifiers. But yeah. We will be keeping the stadium the same as it always been. The only thing we need to change are the stands. The seat colors need to go back to blue. We unfortunately are not the champions anymore, so we have to drift away from that, but that is okay. Diagonal horizontal, yep. That's how that goes. Nets, I think, are still blue, and they are, so that's good. If we would have won the Champions League or done another title, I was going to move us into Stadium Olympic, but unfortunately, we did not do such a thing, so we'll be staying at 53,000 for this season. Budget increase. We decided this year's total is 63 mil. Like to remind you that more funds will be made from each player sale. Season performance review. Indeed, indeed. This hasn't changed for 3 seasons. So we will move one day. Club is in difficult. Any profits made from transfers completed in the transfer will not be added back. Any profits you make from transfers completed, with limitations in mind, make sure you think twice about who you sell and who you bring in. All right, so Potts is departed. Pre-contract of Decat coming in and depart there. All right, we're in financial trouble, it sounds like. So anybody we do try to sell we won't make any money off of them this time around. That is very unfortunate. There's Decat. He is going to go in there. I just need to double check things. Yep, Lalong will be there. I really wanted to sell Sonny and try to bring someone in, but might have to hold on to Sonny again. But the bench is getting a little quiet. Reserves are a little quiet now. Don't have many. All right, well, we'll kind of have to see who. That was the other thing. I was going to sell Verbruggen, but it looks like we'll have to keep Verbruggen. All right, it looks like Skelly 87, so that will not be happening. Hall is 86 now. That won't be happening either. Charlie Cresswell, 81. He is 26 mil. He's 81 rated, 28 overall. 71, yeah. Amanda Cunha is up to 81. 83 Boss. He's 28. Raul Asensio, 84. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot all these guys that we already kind of screened. I will BRB. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alrighty. Almost there. Alright, we hit the 3-hour mark. Not in the way I wanted to, but it's just how it goes sometimes. Got a lot going, it looks like. So, yeah, we got some transfers for episode 24. So, yeah. We probably won't be selling many players. If we buy, we'll just be kind of holding on to guys until next window. But yeah, not quite how we wanted this to end, but that's all right. We'll see if we can maybe go on an English football run next season and get things going that way. Next episode, as usual, it'll be kind of just preseason, trying to see what we can do there. We start with Fulham, Spurs, and Newcastle in the new season. And then we have September. That's just going to be straight hell, it looks like. Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal. And then October will be Brentford, Man City, and QPR. November, Wolves, Brighton, Bournemouth, West Ham. And then December and January are always the hectic months of games. Kind of on the lower side of games, but still some big end games there. And then January, Man City again, Tottenham. Be huge. Who do we have to end the season against? Burnley. We got Burnley at the end of the season. Man United at the end of the season. All right. We get all the heavy hitters again kind of towards the beginning of the window, of the January window, and then it's pretty quiet after that, but so yeah, that'll be fun. Be a fun time. Yeah, this is what the team's looking like. It's a lot of high rated and low rated, but we'll get it. I think we can get another trophy this season. If we make good progress through if we can make good progress through this season and still have season 8, I mean, if April doesn't get too busy right away, then we'll be fine. I won't have to worry about much, but if it does kind of compile and get busy, then we got an issue. But then we'll have an issue. But we should be able to get through season 7 at least, just with the way everything goes, and then yeah, we'll be good. Kind of looking ahead. So yeah, like the 7th, there wouldn't be a stream, but like we'd stream the 6th, the 8th. The 9th, it would probably be kind of back to just 3 days a week on the streams, because kind of what we'll have time for. But yeah. TBD on tomorrow's stream. We'll see kind of how this afternoon goes with putting together all the stuff for today's episode. So we'll get that all figured out and see how, because I got to do voiceovers for all the goals in those games, which Fulham, I don't think I'll have to start. I think we scored already while we were, so I think we scored while we were already still talking, so that's good. But yeah, the Sunderland, Man City, Arsenal games, and the Spurs, I pretty much, yeah, for 5 games I need to do voiceovers now. So if for some reason I can't really get too far on that, then we won't be streaming tomorrow, and I'll work on that and get that posted tomorrow. And then we'll have Friday then. And then we'll be back Friday for the end of the week stream. And then Saturday could be a surprise Siege stream. Or we could do another episode of the Road to Glory, even though the previous episode would not be out yet. But we could work on that for part of the morning. But we'll see. We might just do a long Siege stream, maybe a little lunch at some point in there, and then just keep streaming until a certain time. Just kind of have a long day for that, but we'll see. All right, everyone. Let's end it there. Let me see if anybody's live. Doesn't really look like it. Doesn't look like it. All right. Well, everyone, thanks for dealing with my horrible gameplay the last couple episodes. Not started off the season really well and then finished horribly, so we'll see if we can make some changes and get a little bit better. The team's there. The team is there. I mean, we got the setup we want. I might tweak our other squad a little bit, just see what we could do there, but we're right there. I mean, our front two are just dominant. So hopefully Verbruggen can hold on to a little bit of what he's got, and then we can maybe find something at some point. But might be not much happening in this transfer window, but maybe a heavy January transfer window maybe. So we'll see what is brought with that. But we shall see what that tends. What is Akshay wanting to do? Oh, he's playing an Indian Open. All right. Yeah, we'll end it there. So thanks everyone for lurking. As always, Yoshio, thanks for coming through. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. I don't think anybody got the early bird gets the worm today. No one did. That's all right. I'll be there for next time. Anyone lurking, much appreciated as always. This has been a fun series, and we're gonna be wrapping it up soon, and then I'll be kind of just working on getting clips done, and then when summer hits, I'll be playing games with my buddies, so we'll be I'll for sure try to turn some of that into clips and stuff and post that, and Mondays, if we have a Monday where we're not having to be out. And I love playing golf in the mornings, but like Mondays, if we get a stream in, like I totally want to get a stream in on a Monday if I absolutely know. Because every other day of the week, if I can go play golf in the morning, I'm absolutely gonna do it. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's like I'm gonna make that shift. So but that also says I do need to work on going to bed early today and not being up until 1 in the morning. I need to get my sleep schedule figured out, because I'm also going to be working with a golf team next week, and I can't be all goofed up sleep schedule for that. So the next couple nights I need to get myself back on a better schedule. I need to hop off at 10. I need to start setting an alarm and just getting off at 10. Just being done. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Much appreciated. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all hopefully for sure Friday, but maybe next time. Maybe on Thursday. But until then, everyone, have a good day. Have a good day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.